Hi everyone, and welcome back to Art with Miss Myra. And I'm sorry I'm just a couple minutes late and stuff. I had to take my dog out. So all right. So the project that we started this morning earlier and stuff was to do a weaving project on a cardboard loom. And I went through all the instructions on how to make that cardboard loom in the previous video. So if you want to look at that, and see how to get started and how to make that cardboard loom. And the t-shirt yarn that we are using to make our project on this loom, you can go ahead and listen to that previous video. But I asked y'all to come back and stuff so I could show you how to finish off our project on this loom. Alright, so that is at the stage that we are on now. And so I have gone ahead and I am almost to the end of our loom. And actually I'm almost to the end of this piece of t-shirt yarn. So I am just going to go, after I do one more row, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to opt to finish this project out. So bear with me for just a second here. So I hope that everyone is having a really good day today and stuff. We had some kind of icky weather go through last night, some freezing rain and a little bit of snow and stuff this morning, so I hope that you guys are all someplace where it is safe and warm and dry. And thinking about all my friends and relatives that have cattle right now, and that are calving, and I hope that everything is going well for them. So, okay, so we are at the end stage where I'm just going to opt to end this here because I'm just about at the end of my t-shirt yarn strip. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to opt to end out here. And this will be a little bit easier to show you guys too and stuff because I'm not at the very, very end of the loom. And so this will be a little bit easier to show you how we're going to tie this off. So when you get done, you always want to, and how we started this, was at the left hand bottom corner. And so we're going to want to finish out our project at the right hand when it's looking at you, okay? So like I'm saying, I'm holding this out to you so it looks a little bit funny on the camera, but when you're holding this and looking at it, this would be the right hand upper corner. That's where we want to finish, okay? And we're going to finish just as we started. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to tie a basic knot. And everybody knows how to tie basic knots, hopefully. And I'm going to tie that knot 2 times because I don't want this knot, to come undone. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this once and then another time. Okay. Then I don't want to trim off right to the end. I want to leave a little bit of a tail because I want to have something that I'm going to weave into my project so I won't see. Just as the tail was here at the beginning, I'm going to leave that little tail here at the end so I can go ahead and weave that off. Okay, so this is what we have left on our loom. And now what we're going to want to do is this. So remember on the back, I told you guys to tie this together. We're going to leave this tied because this is going to help us when we're taking this off the loom. This is going to help us keep our project together and keep it so it's more easy to get off, okay? So I just went up here on the right hand corner facing you, the right hand corner. I just went ahead and I took off the little loop from the top. And so now I have, if I was looking at this, I would have the loop here that was up on the notches of the loom. And I'm going to just cut that. And then I'm going to tie, I cut. We don't want to lose these and stuff, so we're going to hold them together. I'm going to try to do this backwards, and I'll hopefully be able to do this. We've got these two, and we've cut them, so now we're going to want to tie them together. Okay, and I always double knot everything because I'm I don't want things to come undone, okay? So now what we're gonna wanna do is we're just gonna wanna go to the next one. Slip that off, cut it, and tie it 2 times. And that keeps our weaving together, okay? Now, okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. And my dog Daisy, that I, just took out and stuff right before I started back, absolutely loves the snow. She is crazy for snow. So when she gets outside and it has snowed, she thinks it is like major playtime. So that's kind of why it took me a little bit to get back to, guys. Okay, and now I've got the end one, right? And that's the one that is tied together with the other one. So I'm just going to take that off very gently. And I'm just going to let that hang, okay? I'm not going to do anything with that right now. I'm going to go to the other side on my loom, and I'm going to grab that, just as I did on my first side that I tied, and I'm going to tie those 2 times. This is a little bit harder, so I don't have as much room. Okay, so I'm going to have to set it down here. Did I mention today is the first day of spring? I can't believe it, and it snowed. That's not good. You want nice warm weather, right? Okay. Okay, and we're just going to set our loom aside for the next time we want to do a project. Alright, and now we've got these 2 kind of goofy ones on the end, right? The ones that we tied together that we're holding. So we're going to cut that off so it's about the same length as the other ends that we had. And we're just going to go over here and we're going to, and I actually might just untie the one that's right next to it and then tie that 3rd one in there. So, because we have to have him tied off too, or else it'll start to unravel. Okay. All right. Now you can see I have the long tail of the start and the bottom. Okay, well it would be the start and the bottom. And I can go ahead and I can just, with my finger, poke that in and kind of weave that in back and forth so it's hidden. Because I don't want to see that, right? We want to finish our project and make it all pretty. Okay. That's the top, or that's the bottom, and this is the top. All right. So there is my finished little woven piece. So I hope that you all enjoyed this today. If you have any questions at all on today's project, I hope that you would either message me on Facebook or have a parent or grandparent message me on Facebook, and I will help you out however I can with any questions. And I just wanted to again reiterate and stuff that I have decided to start a YouTube channel, and it will be called Art with Miss Myra, and I'm going to put all the videos on YouTube, and I'll do it on Facebook too, and I'll add them on YouTube later. So but the supplies that we're going to need for tomorrow's project on Friday, March 20th, are going to be watercolor paints. If you have watercolor paints at home, you're going to need watercolor paints, and you're going to need salt. So go to your cupboards, ask your mom if you can have just a little bit of salt to do the project with tomorrow. And of course, we're going to need paper because we're going to be doing a really fun project for Fun Friday, and we're going to be doing a watercolor painting. But there's a little surprise to it and stuff, because we're going to be using salt and stuff in the watercolor, so it's going to be really cool. I hope that you all can join me for that tomorrow, and it's going to be at 11 a.m. Mountain Time is what time I will come on and share that project with you, and I hope that you can all join me. And thank you again and stuff for joining me today. And I just wanted to especially thank not just the public school kids that are joining me for this, but the homeschool kids that are joining me for this. I've been contacted by several homeschool families, and I just welcome you guys to join us every single day and stuff for these little projects, and I hope that you're getting some enjoyment out of them too. So, but thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye-bye.